Today we're going to be here at the Kennedy Space Center complex. Hi everybody and welcome to the World of Micah. Today we're going to be here at the Kennedy Space Center. I have never been here before, but it's a beautiful day and I am super excited about learning about space. NASA! This is going to be incredible. You guys are going to get to tag along. Now before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. It'll keep you updated with my latest video. And if you would like to support my channel, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/worldofmicah, where donating $1 a month can help fund episodes just like this. Now, let's take a closer look. And my buddy Mike is going to be tagging along with us today. You excited?
We're going to the moon!
We're going to the moon! And we've made it to the front. We had free parking. And they gave us a complimentary ticket to come back once everything fully reopens. It has not opened yet. This doesn't open until 10 a.m. First we got to do the temperature check and then we'll be going inside. Oh my gosh, look at the rockets. And we are inside. Oh my gosh, look at these rockets. Are you kidding me right now? We are just in awe, taking so many photos and looking at this stuff. All right, we're gonna dive in and start looking at some of these rockets. This is insane. Can you see inside?
Yeah.
They got it.
Sit inside.
Oh, they got it closed off.
I had the whole thing so you would sit like they were.
Wow.
That's so crazy. That's so small.
That is pretty tiny. Wow. This is my very first time seeing a real rocket, you guys. It's kind of insane. Doesn't seem real. This is the Delta. It launched the Deep Space Probe Pioneer 5, March 11th, 1960. It's amazing just to be standing right next to real rockets that were in orbit. And this is the Apollo 7. As you can see, this one's laid on its side. Just kind of gives you a perspective of how big these things really are. We're gonna head inside the Heroes and Legends United States Astronaut Hall of Fame. Some more rockets on display here. These are mini models. Give you another perspective of how tight the quarters are inside these rockets. You'd be right inside there. I think we're gonna head down to the first floor and see what's happening. Amazing stories actually on display. And some old books, From the Earth to the Moon, Jules Verne. These are assorted Buck Rogers toy pistols from the 30s to the 40s, inspired by space. I believe all this is from Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers. Things that were inspired by outer space for entertainment. Now on the lower level, give you another perspective of the same rocket. You'd be sitting right in there. Personal item from Buzz Aldrin. His Camp Trout Lake Pennant, his varsity letter, and his trophy. Looks like it's out of a movie. But this is the Mercury mission control of the Friendship 7 from 1962. Every time I see a room like this, I always think about almost every movie about space where something goes wrong and everyone's standing around watching, and then as soon as everything's okay, everyone cheers and it's a big scene in the film. A very emotional scene in the film. But this is the real deal. This is not a movie set. This is the Mercury Control Center sign. It was on the walls of the Mercury Mission Control Center at Cape Canaveral beginning in 1959, it says. This sign greeted astronauts, engineers, and the press when they arrived for a launch. This is a spacesuit worn by Gus Grisham in 1961. This is the Gemini 9A capsule right here. They spent 3 days inside that capsule right there. Kind of close quarters, if you ask me. After the exhibit, you walk into the United States Astronaut Hall of Fame. This flag reached space on the first piloted space flight with Alan Shepard, 1961, and again on the 100th piloted space flight in 1995. That thing's traveled a long ways. And here is Alan Shepard himself. Well, a statue of Alan Shepard. It's a pretty impressive Hall of Fame. It's Alan Shepard. Right there. We're gonna check out the Mars rover. This looks like something Batman would drive. Now this is riding in style. That's amazing. This is made completely out of Legos. My goodness. This exhibit is called NASA Now. This is pretty neat. All kinds of things on display here. This is the Starliner. Oh my gosh, okay, so the seats, that's where your back would be, your butt and your legs. So you'd be tilted like that. And now we are heading into the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Inside. All right. Space. Look at the size of that spaceship. Oh my goodness. There's a picture of it from April 6, 1985. And here it is in person. I don't think you guys can really see the size of this. It's massive. This thing fills up the whole room. It's insane how it opens up like a thermos. Like you just open it up like a lunchbox. The wings are insanely big. I mean, you can see there's people walking down there. My goodness. And this is the back portion of Atlantis. And this is a main engine of a space shuttle. This is underneath the engine. Wow, my voice is sounding a little different inside this thing. But this is the bottom of the engine where the exhaust comes out. It is closed, however, this is what it looks like inside the Atlantis. Two separate sides. So what they've done is recreated the front of the Atlantis and split it so you can get a little perspective of what it looks like. And that's what I wanted to see. An astronaut, like he's floating in outer space. And the number one question of the day, how do astronauts go to the bathroom? Well, this is it right here. You sit there, and you can use that little guy and That's about it. And this is where you would sleep. That's your bed. Right there. They even give you some earplugs, a little book. Oh, can't leave the house without a Walkman. I wonder if that has anti-skip on it. It's pretty insane that we walked underneath that and we got to see the Atlantis. It's right there. We're underneath it right now. This is the Astro van. This carried astronauts to the launch pad for training and launches for 27 years. It's a little Airstream, but this is how they would take them. The launch pads. It's pretty cool. And this is inside the Airstream. That was fun, seeing the Atlantis and all the things on the inside. The IMAX was not running. This means we'll have to come back. Well, you guys, I think our adventure has come to an end today here at NASA Kennedy Space Center. But do not worry, we will be back. But I think it's time to say goodbye, but if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a big thumbs up. I had a lot of fun hanging out here today at Kennedy Space Center. How about you, Mike?
I had tons of fun.
We saw a lot, but it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you guys tomorrow on a brand new episode. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.